what I have here today is a, well, the dial says American Watch Co., but it's a Waltham pocket watch, 10 size, model 1865. Key wind and key set from the back. I had this in the previous video with the broken balance staffs, but today I'm going to take it apart. You can see it looks kind of crappy. And now you flip it over. So there's the key setting from the back. Let me move this. Better. Key setting from the back, key wind. I was going to use this for parts, but if I get the balance staff fixed, it will run. And there's a little thing I do. Let me wind this up one rotation. Well, I guess that's good enough. And as you can see, it really doesn't, it wants to run, but you know, it can't since the balance staff is broken. So what I do is a little cheat. I don't know if that's too bright. Maybe I gotta use less light. I'm gonna cheat. This is what I do. I'm gonna unscrew that a bit, lift it up just a little bit, and then stick my shim in there. I guess about that much. And then I'm going to screw it down. It's a little bit tight. Oh, well, still. There it goes. So as you can see, it wants to run, but since the balance staff is kaput, it can't. But this is what I cheat. This is my cheating to get it to run. So all I need is a new balance staff and I'm good to go. Anyway, so I'm going to take this apart now. Remove the shim. Just might as well screw this in. Oops. Screw this in. It's crooked, you know. Screw it. Whatever. So now I'm going to take this thing apart. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take the hand off. So let's see, I get my mylar spacer. I got my hand pullers. Comes off. Oh, excuse me. Hand is off. Let me get that out of the way. I'm going to put it away because otherwise it's going to get in my way. Okay, out of my way. Okay, so now got the hand off. I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to let down the mainspring, because even though the balance staff is broken, you don't want to futz around. So I'm going to need another screwdriver. Let's try this screwdriver. So the click for this particular model is underneath this plate, and there's two screws. There's a small one and a large one. I'm going to tighten this up just a little bit. There are two different size screws. There's a small one over here that's rather long. And then there's this other one that's a little bit short. The other screw is binding. Man, why is this giving me grief? come on. I'm going to put that one here. Okay, and then this screw is the larger screw. Now what I found out about this, of course it doesn't want to lift up. Okay, so there's the click over here. And what I found out about this is this cover plate keeps the click contained. So before I move the click to let down the mainspring, I'm gonna put the cover plate. I'm gonna put the screw back in, but on this side. That way, because I know if I try to move that click without it being contained, it's probably gonna fly away. I tell you, this is a real pain in the ass if you can't use the right magnification. Okay, you have to do it ass tight. Excuse me. You have to do it tight. So there it is. Now I know the click ain't gonna go anyplace when I manipulate it. So I got my key. Maybe you won't be able to see this because my hand will be in the way, but I got my key. Let's see, maybe I rotate it like this. So I'm gonna start to wind it a little bit. And I get the click to move. And I hold it out of the way. Don't want the thing to slip and fly, because that's what usually happens. Oh, I always do it the wrong way. So that's it. Mainspring has been let down without loss of life or limb. So now I'm going to take this off because I don't need it anymore to keep the click. Come on. Okay, let's see if I can get this off. I gotta drag it to the edge. Okay, click is there, and then I can take the click off. See if it comes off. Yeah, there, see, it flies. And I can take the, I don't know what you call this, ratchet wheel? I don't know. Come on. Come on. It's binding all the way up. You know, fighting me all the way to the end. Okay, so it's like you say, it looks like it's been disarmed. So now I'm going to take the balance off. How should I do this? Maybe I'll do the little screw first. Yeah, this one's got the hairspring held off to the side, so I guess back then they didn't think about doing it on the balance cock. So they got smarter as time went on. Let's recenter that. Okay, that's out. Now I'll take off the screw for the balance cock. Let's get the light. So that comes off, and now the pry point. That comes off. Yep. And there's the balance. Let's see. Oh, I have to pry this up too. I'm gonna thin enough screwdriver. So that's got pins. So you got to pick it up as one. If it will come up. You know, last time it gave me freaking grief. Okay, there you go. So there's the balance. And it's a single roller balance. Let me put that in the container. Okay. Now we're going to get the dial off. This dial is pinned. I don't know if you can see the pin. Yeah, it's pinned right here. I don't know if it's focusing on it. Yeah, right there. So you gotta watch out with the pins. I hate pin dials. I hate anything that's pinned. They're a pain in the ass. But you gotta watch out with the pins. Well, then you know it's old too if it has pins. But you gotta watch out with the pins. I usually push them in from the opposite side. And you gotta have something to block the pin because it's gonna want to shoot away. So let me manipulate this in such a way. I got the tweezer, okay, and then I'm gonna put my thumb here because I know it's gonna want to fly away. Oh, it didn't. It just fell. So you gotta watch out when you pick up these small things because if you squeeze them too hard, they shoot away. Where should I put this? I'll put that over here. Okay, and there's another pin on the other side. Well, there should be another pin on the other side. But, yeah, right here. But it's missing. So just one pin. One pin on a 2-pin dial. So now we can separate the dial. And there's the dial, single shunt dial, whatever. Let me get that out of the way. So now we go taking the things off on this side. And I'm going to take off the hour wheel. I'll put that here. And I guess that's the minute wheel. And the cannon pinion. That holds the minute hand. Where's my... Let's see if I can tweezer it. No, it's too slippery. Excuse me. I had lunch, so... let's see. It's gonna fight me. I'm gonna make sure I hold it good so I don't... Yeah, there you go. So that is the cannon pinion. Let me put that here. It's magnetic. It's sticking to my pliers. I should demagnetize these things somehow. Okay. Then I'm going to flip it back over. And since this is key set from the back, I got to take this out. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take it out now. It's got to come out because you can't get the center wheel out unless you take that out. So I got to get another tool to help me press it out, since you have to press it out. Let me get my... maybe I should have prepared for this. Gotta wear gloves on this for this one. One glove. Okay, I got my staking. Let's see if we can get the camera. We gotta move stuff out of the way. This is gonna be a pain in the neck. I'm just gonna move the whole damn thing out of the way. Okay, here's the staking tool. I can zoom out now. There's the staking tool. I need a tool. Oh crap. See, that's how you don't prepare. I think I used... Where is the punch? I can't see anything. Okay, I got a flat-faced punch. Punch? I think it's a punch. Stick it in. Okay, I got my... I like to wear gloves because this thing was rusty when I got it. And it's still kind of rusty. I already lined up the hole on the bottom with the punch on the top. Let me get this in. Yeah. Okay, I got it lined up. Let me drop this down. Put it on the center. Maybe I should do it after. It's too late, I already got this thing set up, so. I'll use a piece of wood since I don't have a brass hammer. Maybe put my hand in front of this because it's gonna... Oh, that was quick. Okay. Let me put this stuff away, else it's gonna get in my way the whole rest of the video. So there it is. The thing's shot down here at the bottom. There you go. Okay. Maybe I should have done it. I'm gonna put this back. Close it so it don't get dusty. Oh crap. I'm surprised I didn't knock it over yet. Take off these gloves. My hand sweats. And that nitrile stuff. Okay. Let's get the show back on the road. So I got that out. I don't know what they call that. Put that here. I could have done it after I took the plate off, but let's see. Let me zoom in just a little. No, that's good enough. Okay, so I got that out. Now when I take the hour wheel will come off that plate because it gets locked in on both sides. Oh, now we take the plate off. Let's see, we got one screw here. Crap. I might as well tweezer it out. And take the screw over here. And I'm going to rotate it. The only problem with this movement holder is if you don't have the screw over the edge, if you push down here, the thing wants to flip up on you. And you could tighten it, but then you'd leave marks on the side of the movement because it's, you know, it's soft material. So, okay, so let's see, this should lift off. And we get to see all the junk underneath. There's the, that, and there's the other side. Oh, there's a spring there. We gotta take that off eventually, too. So, there you see everything. Mainspring barrel, center wheel, third, fourth. Also the second hand on this one, regulator, and the pallet fork, which is rather long, so I'm going to take this one off first. Container it, and take this one, so I can take the barrel out. And take this one. I'm going to take the pallet fork, because it's on top, and look at that thing. Let's see if it will focus on it. That's a strange looking thing. Very long. And regulator. And this is 7 joule movement. I didn't mention that. And there's 2 joules here, 2 joules on the upper plate, and then one joule on the roller, and then the power fork has a couple of joules. So that's it, 7 joules. So I think that's it. I took this apart, and not bad. We'll do a group shot and then call it a day. Let's see if I can get a group shot. So there's the empty plate. Empty plate. Other empty plate. And a dial. Not too much. Not enough room. This is very bright. I have to tone down the light next time. Anyway. And there's the hands. So there you go. Waltham watch code. What happens if I turn off this light? Say I should have done it like this. Damn it. Oh well. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Now I gotta clean it and oil it, and maybe I'll put it back together on camera. Maybe I won't. As always, thank you for your cooperation.